Hello Gemini and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your fortune reading for January 2025 for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you, so welcome Gemini. I've got 4 cards, let's go with that as your first messages. Let's pull some more. What do we have for Gemini? Fortunes for Gemini for January 2025. Thank you. And one more message for Gemini. What do we have for Gemini? Thank you. First message, Gemini, we have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. With that, bouquet, compliments from an admirer. You know, this can just be that sense of getting positive compliment in some way. Yes, we can have it on a personal level in terms of love and romance or the potential of that, but we can also get positive recognition in, for example, a workplace setting as well. So however that manifests for you, we have chain of events that will affect your life. And finally, we have star, guaranteed success. With the star, we have to have faith. With that, we have patience, number 24. Slow down, change your attitude and clear your mind. Could be some advice here, Gemini, for you for January 2025. And we all need to hear that from time to time. With that, we have the stars again. A long journey brings rewards. And the journey can be an energetic one. It could also be a practical one too, or a combination of both of those. Let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Gemini? Message for Gemini. We have the 7 of Swords, 5 of Cups, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male or female, or the energy of the card. Go-getting driven, action-orientated, natural leader, confident, charismatic. Male or female, could also be the energy that you're adopting. Oh, 9 of Wands. The World. We have the 4 of Wands, And there's a guarded energy here, Gemini, in the sense that someone is saying, if I don't do this now, deep down I know what I need to do. Even though there is a level of reluctance here, there's a strong sense of deep down you know what you need to do here. The energy is sometimes we just have to move forward in faith. It can be when we might have been tested and challenged. We might have gone through a difficult journey, exactly as the cards are saying here. But it feels here that deep down you know what you need to do regardless of however testing that journey has been. And that's the kind of energy here. Deep down, I know what I need to do. Even though I'm a little bit reticent and reluctant, I know what I need to do here. There's a feeling here with the Five of Cups and the World card. This is an energy here of for some of you, it can be yourself saying, if I don't do this now, I'm going to regret it, or I could regret it. There's just a strong sense in the energy of wanting to find out where a path is going to lead. And even though you might have been tested, it could be an experience with a person or people. The Four of Wands can be a strong link to home, property, family, relationship, romantic. Could be children as well. But the same energy applies. If I don't do this now, I feel I'm going to regret it. I'll always be looking back and thinking, what if? Someone is thinking about trying. There are a chain of events that are affecting your life here. We have that sense of compliments from an admirer. So someone is expressing their feelings to you in some way, in a positive way. We have the rainbow, which generally comes after a storm. And the star is a sense of new hope. We have guaranteed success, but with star energy, we just have to move forward in faith. There's a level of patience that's needed here. Not rushing into making a decision too quickly. This feels that even though there's reluctance in a situation, you want to find out where a path is going to lead. And that's what I'm seeing for you here. And it could well be for one of two things. It's either drawing a line under a situation here, Gemini, and stepping through to a brand new beginning with someone here. Could be a King of Wands, passion, chemistry, somebody who's confident. With the Four of Wands, could be family, can be love, romantic, but the same energy applies. It feels there's an opportunity to, I want to say, see where a path is going to lead. You're curious to find out where it's going to lead, because otherwise you feel that you could regret it. Regret not knowing either way. This is that sense of at least trying, at least giving it a try and seeing what happens, is the kind of energy here. Now, for others of you, this could actually come in the form of some invitation as well to an event. It could well be a celebratory event of some kind that you're invited to. And it's that sense of the first step of coming together with another person or people, again, family, relationship, however that manifests for you. You know, it doesn't mean here, Gemini, that overnight everything is going to be better either. The star's energy here is saying a long journey will bring reward. So it might even be that there's still work to be done to kind of build back up in some way with a person or people. But there is absolutely that sense of guaranteed success here. And that's what I'm seeing for you. Free will, I mean, you decide what you want to do ultimately. But when we talk about a chain of events, it's generally divine timing and orchestration. Because there's a feeling if you close that door now completely, you're worried that you're going to regret it. Or you're always going to worry, what if? A few cards here. I mean, they've all come out reversed. We have the Five of Cups. This feels like an opportunity to release from what's happened in some way. The World, it's resisting closing that door. The Eight of Cups and the High Priestess. A kind of sense here, Gemini, and also the Five of Swords is healing from conflict, fallouts, disagreements, breakups. whatever that scenario is, not seeing eye to eye. There's such powerful healing energies of letting something go and moving on here. And even though it will still take work and effort, you're not going to deny listening to your instinct and your intuition to at least try. You don't know whether it's going to work out or not. You don't know whether your efforts in terms of trying to build back up with another person or people are going to be rewarded in some way, are going to be fruitful, but you're going to at least try. It's the flavor of the energy here. Free will. That's what I have. It's always, the star is coming out as a message in a couple of cards here. And the star is a very spiritual card. It's hope, but it's hope really shining from above as well. All right, what do we have? This is about letting something go and moving on from it. Because it feels you want to at least try. And whatever the fallout or disagreement was, it feels this is an opportunity to heal and move on from something and let that go. Because you're not quite ready to fully close the door on something yet. And there's a strong sense of trying to draw a line under a situation and step through to a brand new beginning. Now, for some of you, like I said, there could well be a celebratory event of some kind that is initiating this healing too. Yeah, forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. We have a father's love. Again, that could be involved in this situation. It could also be an additional message that you need to hear. A father's love for his son or daughter never dies. The strength gained from such love is often unquantifiable, in that it can be tapped into at any time for whatever reason, whether your father is still here or has passed. A father's love is one of the strongest bonds any of us will ever experience. The four of wands. Okay, the Four of Wands, and I feel that your fortunes are to see where this path leads, because there's a feeling of otherwise you might always be looking back and thinking, what if? So events are unfolding in a synchronistic manner here. A lot of the time when that kind of energy comes out, it's divine timing and orchestration. But it's to bring you to this point here. The additional message with I don't always say it's an 1111 card. The Four of Wands takes on a spiritual energy as well. It can be people from the other side connecting with you. You might see signs, symbols, white feathers, birds in the garden. Sometimes walking into a room and there's a cologne or a scent of some kind that reminds you of a person as well that you might have lost to the other side. These signs can actually be quite significant. They mean something to you. So whatever that sign is, you might be getting that, a flavour of that in January too. A sense that even though people are physically removed from us, spiritually the bond is still there. Is the energy here, Gemini too. And again, if that's a person that is also connecting you, this can be somebody in your real life, but it can also be, it can take on an additional meaning with the 1111 card. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is an additional message to go with that reading too. All right, Gemini, that's what I have for you as your fortunes for January 2025. This is an energy of I don't know whether it's going to be worth it, but I just feel like I have to find out and try, is the kind of flavour of the month. Decision is yours. That's what I have for you for January 2025. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful January, Gemini, and I'll see you next time.